Good day. Welcome back to those that continue to follow me. I am Sue Pickering. I am here to do a reading for the collective. This is a big part of what is, lights you up. What is happening for you to really follow in order to find that joy in your life. We're going to see what shows up today. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you are wanting to get more of my readings and follow along. And I'd love to hear from you. Please do write in the comments of what you feel about the readings. We have joy. So right now I feel like there's a space here for you to really start following the joy. What lights you up? This is a space that is going to bring a lot more to your life when you do and feel the joy in every moment. I mean, it's hard to find joy in every single moment that we live, but if you are really following that passion within, and this is where your goal is, finding the things that really make you feel alive, being in the space of really your heart really shining. I just recorded Tara and I's morning musings for YouTube. I will hopefully get that posted today on YouTube. But this is it was about opening our heart to what our passions are and were as a child, all of the things. You'll have to listen to it. I will see if I can tag it. But this is about you seeing your own passion within yourself in order to live that happy life, okay? What is it that you need to focus on to find that joy, whether that's a new career, whatever that might be? What do you need to focus on to find joy, more joy in what you do every day? What feels light is a big aspect of this as you continue to move forward in life, okay? Gaining wisdom. What is it that you need to know about what you are moving toward in finding life to be more happy, okay? And success. So I feel for the people, the viewers that are watching this, that in order for you to find joy, it is about you digging deeper into what is making you feel successful, what will create success. In order to have that success, what wisdom, what knowledge do you need to find that success? And what is success to you? Success is different for each and every person. Some people want big materialistic things to feel successful. Some just need that inner light to shine when they're helping people. It could be whatever it is and anything in between, okay? So what is your success? That is the first thing that you should be asking yourself. What is going to make you feel like you are a success, okay? Some people, we go through the ebbs and flows, so we can feel successful in moments and then feel not successful. It happens all the time. It's that ebb and flow. And if you are an entrepreneur, that is huge well, I can only speak for myself, okay? As an entrepreneur. And we have different times where we feel successful and we are successful, but then we go into this maybe a lower frequency, the ebbs and the flows, and all of a sudden we don't feel successful. Maybe it's a little bit of a dry spell, however you want to look at that. But it's also about looking back and saying, holy man, I've helped a lot of people. I have created this or that. I have come a long ways. All of the things. All of that is success. But when we're in the ebbs and the flows, it is for something for us to do to find the joy in what we do, why we do it, and all of those things, okay? This card just flopped off the deck. There is a breakthrough coming, okay? So I feel like there has been a little bit of a lull in your business. If I'm going to talk about this as an entrepreneur, it could be a lull in your health. It could be a lull in your success of maybe losing weight, relationship, however you want to look at it, okay? There's just a space here for you to gain more knowledge about where you're going, what you are doing, where your energy needs to be directed in um, moving into finding that joy for what you do again. Okay. Uh, we're going to pull some more cards here on what fuels you, what emerging, what fuels you, seeing your growth, seeing that you are changing, seeing that you are moving into more transformative time where you are really emerging, you're becoming the butterfly. I feel like right now you're in the cocoon, you're in this cocoon stage, but while you are in the cocoon, can you find joy, or can you only find joy when everything is really good? So there's a lot of us have a hard time finding joy when things are not going the way you had planned, or in a space where things are not evolving the way you want to. They're saying find that joy in those moments. There's times when I am not busy and I will just say, you know what, I'm embracing the quiet, I'm embracing the slowness. It is what my body requires to regenerate, refuel, to re-energize. Okay, so being in those moments where you can really find the happiness, find the good in, you know, all that you've done, where you've come from, all of those things will allow for more joy, more happiness, more success to come in. Okay. Um, we're going to go to the next card, and that is about uh, what drains your energy, what maybe is a block in what you are uh, doing for, you know, for your success, as you seek success if you have not yet reached it, or maybe you're there already. Okay, so what is a possible thing that can burn you out? Okay, they're sharing, before I go on here, they're sharing that this is about connection to your heart, connection to your being, connection to something that is of a higher power. They're really showing, in order for this shift to happen, this emerging of who you are, the success, you need to be connected, whether that's through nature, meditation, just doing some things that light you up, okay, that bring you passion. Okay, if you're not doing your own healing, that is going to stop you from success. If you are not stepping up into who you are as a leader, as someone that is doing all of the things as an entrepreneur, as you discover more of yourself, they're saying leadership, they're saying stepping in, be seen. Okay, it doesn't mean you're a leader and you're teaching, and but it just a space for you to be seen, a space for you to really step into. You know, if you have thought about doing a YouTube, a channel, it's time to step up. It's time to step up and allow people to see who you are, what you do, what you sell, whatever that might be. Okay, whether that's a Facebook page, whether that's, you know, building your own logo, whatever that might be for each person. But it's time for you to really go into what it is about yourself that needs to be healed or looked at, or, you know, sometimes we have those shadow aspects of ourselves that need to be brought to the front to look at, in order for that success, that breakthrough to happen. Okay, what is the going to light you up, what is bringing you through to finding joy, to finding your passion? Look at this, gratitude. I love this. Okay, yeah, I just feel like finding like joy, I find joy and gratitude a lot of the same energy, because when we have gratitude, we can find the joy, right? There's such beauty. And look at, she's looking up here um at something that is higher than herself. Gratitude for the things that have been put in front of you. Like I said, you know, when you go through the ebb and flows, looking back to see how far you've come, looking back to see the people that you've helped or sold product to that is, you know, changing their lives, you know, all of those things. There's something here for you to really see what the potential is here, and finding the gratitude is a huge, huge step in acknowledging all that you are already and the success that you've already completed, even if it's not exactly where you want to be yet. Okay. And outcome, you are in a powerful place where you are standing in your power. You're standing in your own leadership. You're standing in a space where you are really able to see all that you are in completion, all that you have to offer, all of those things, okay? And enthusiasm for life. Like I said, we go in the ebbs and the flows. And when we're kind of in that downward space, we don't see all of our potential. We don't see the successes because we're kind of focused in that negative energy. But they're just showing me that, when you can have passion and joy for life, it brings on enthusiasm. It brings on more joy. It brings on that forward momentum where that ball starts rolling and you end up with having something bigger than what you ever expected. Look at all those butterflies, right? There's a space here for you to really see all that is and all that you are capable of, and allowing yourself to be set free, the sovereignty. I love this. So finding joy is going to bring you to so much more possibilities, bring you so much more into your business, into your health, into your life, whatever this is for you. Everyone is different on their journey. So the breakthrough is coming. But when you're in that spot where that energy is just feeling like there's something missing or there's a block, it's time to, find the good. I'm seeing journaling about gratitude, finding, 10 things that you're grateful for, and make it not the things that you always are grateful for. Make it something different. Not always, maybe sometimes it is just grateful for this breath, whatever, right? But there's something deeper for you to go inward and really see your potential in a bigger, brighter way. Thank you for being here. Please do like, share, and subscribe. If you would like your own reading, there's a link in the description. It's all there for you where to get a hold of me. And I hope you have a magical day. Much love.